What's going on, Squirrel Squad? How are you? Look at the big logo on the screen over here. It's WatchMojoUK. Yeah, it is. Hey, listen. This video keeps popping up in my YouTube home suggestion feed because I do some WatchMojo videos, obviously, but this particular one keeps coming up. It's like the people you may know section on Facebook. You know, you're like, that's kind of how I feel with that whole YouTube suggestion section. But either way, why not? This particular one keeps coming back, so I figured I'd give it a whirl. This is top 10 things Brits are bloody good at. Hey, I'd like to know. I would say I think your comedy, you guys are really good at comedy. Obviously, I love British comedy. You can tell by my channel. Music, some of the best musicians in the world have come from Britain. I'd say you're bloody good at food because I love like the good home cooked meal kind of food stuff, and it seems like that's the way, like natural ingredient kind of stuff. I say food. Yeah, I really don't. I'm really not sure. But let's watch it together and find out. If it's your first time here, subscribe.
Welcome to WatchMojoUK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things the Brits are bloody good at.
Would you like a cup of tea, mate?
Thanks, Mickey. Love one.
Sometimes it's a well-established fact that the British are bleeding brilliant at something, while some of our other talents are vastly underappreciated. For this list, we're ditching our stereotypical modesty for just a few short minutes to take a look at our strongest specialties.
Football.
Number 10. Theatre. Forget Broadway, London's West End is the true pinnacle for stage performers. Not that we're in competition with New York or anything, but if we were, we'd totally win. Boasting mainstay productions of shows like the most watched musical in the world, The Phantom of the Opera, plus The Wizard of Oz retelling Wicked, and even the Michael Jackson musical Thriller, Les Mis has run continuously since 1985, plus Harry Potter and the Cursed Child ran for almost 2 years before NYC even got a look in. There's basically something for everyone under the bright lights of London's theatre scene. Number 9.
I had no idea that London's theatre was that good. No clue at all. I mean, I'll be honest with you, over here, it's pretty much, you hear about Broadway in New York, but that's about it. Like, I don't know.
Playing Hollywood bad guys. For whatever reason, Hollywood
true.
seems to typecast us Brits as the villains, and that's probably because we're pretty darn great at it.
Oh, yeah. What was it you said to me before? Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
Whether it's the legendary performance of Alan Rickman playing foil to Bruce Willis in Die Hard, or Gary
I love Alan Rickman, by the way.
Oldman's villainous turn in Bram Stoker's Dracula, or The Fifth Element, or Air Force One, or, well, you get the point.
Next time, I'll choose someone more important.
Clearly no one nails an ominous, threatening, or iconic antagonist better than the raft of gargantuan actors hailing from these shores.
And therefore, since I cannot prove a lover, I'm determined to prove a villain.
Number 8. Educational institutes. Yes, Harvard and Yale are pretty impressive, but they pale in comparison to our own prestigious universities, Oxford and Cambridge. Fostering future prime ministers, presidents, leading academics, scientists, actors, actresses, and business tycoons, amongst an endless list of notable graduates, the legacies of these institutions are second to none. Not to mention that Oxford is the oldest English-speaking university there is, and second oldest in continuous operation in the world. Many of the all-time great minds have been shaped in Britain. Number 7. Unique slang. You best know about our unique slang, fam. If not, you must be off your nut, fella. Either way, we'll leave it there, pet.
In the bottom of St. Regis tea kettle, yes. And then she shat on a turtle.
From the Cockney rhyming slang popularised during World War II to the globally influenced hybrid street slang of London, heard in films like Kiddlehood, there's no shortage of superb slang spoken in Britain.
Look, why aren't you speaking to me? You won't chat to me in like 3 weeks?
I know I've been doing bit of things, innit?
There's also the lingo that's specific to the north, plus a barrage of brilliant terms from the West Country and Wales, north of the border dialect in Scotland, and countryside colloquialisms from East Anglia. By gum.
It's amazing, really. Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Oh!
Number 6.
A big dude went down hard.
Music festivals. Glastonbury alone is probably enough to validate this entry, but throw in Reading and Leeds, Isle of Wight and Download festivals to name but a few, and it's almost overkill. Anyone who's anyone in almost any genre of music has played or wants to play at one, if not all, of these iconic venues at some point in their careers. The usually lousy British weather just adds to the experience, as festival goers wear their coatings of mud like badges of honour.
I may be old and inappropriately dressed, but at least I look amazing.
And music aside, you can't beat a few drinks and a good old-fashioned sing-along around the campsites.
People fall in love in mysterious ways.
Number 5. Inventing sports.
I didn't know that Ed was from the UK. Maybe he's not. Maybe they just threw him in the video. I assume he is, though, now.
Football, tennis, rugby, cricket, table tennis, golf, ice hockey and even baseball are all sports that originated in the UK.
Ice hockey? I didn't know that one. I mean, I didn't know any of those, really, but ice hockey surprised me. I really thought that was like a Russia or Canada thing.
You're welcome, rest of the world. We haven't done too badly at most of them either, especially tennis, rugby and boxing in recent years. But globally, football is the most popular sport of all.
It's coming home, it's coming, football's coming home.
And though England hasn't won a World Cup since way back in 1966, much to everyone's continued misery, the English Premier League is still the most watched league in the world, with players from all countries queuing up to play in it. Number 4. History. Britain's a pretty small island, but it's steeped in more recorded history than almost anywhere else, and
Beautiful structures. I hope that's on the list.
has long been a top tourist destination for eager culture vultures. True, the widespread rule of the British Empire isn't always remembered with great fondness, but the UK has historically proven an important and positive influence in Europe and the Commonwealth. And few countries can match Britain for impressive castles, important battle sites, stately homes, national parks, or inspired architecture. There's just really old stuff everywhere you look. Number 3. Comedy. No one, and we mean no one, does
I called this one. At least I got one right.
sarcasm or self-deprecating humour quite like the British. Along with our thriving economy, stable political leadership and predictable weather, it's what we do best.
This is supposed to be a happy occasion. Let's not bicker and argue about who killed who.
Throw a few inventive, sodding swear words into the mix, and you're onto a winner. And then there's the steady flow of standout films and sitcoms, from Monty Python to Mr. Bean to Peep Show.
What's so funny? It's only a fridge magnet.
I know, but it looks just like a fried egg.
As well as the long list of British comedies that America has tried to remake before failing miserably. You just can't beat the originals, can you? Number 2. Writing influential books. It's British authors behind the lion's share of the best-selling books of all time, with Charles Dickens's A Tale of Two Cities and J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings toward the top of that list.
Wow.
To the Bridge of Khazad-dûm.
And J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter books are also the best-selling series of all time.
What happened?
I swear I don't know!
But more than the massive numbers, British writers have always been influential in shaping literary styles and genres. From the gothic glory of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein to the gritty realism of Irvine Welsh's Trainspotting, when the Brits write, the whole world reads.
So, we all get old, we can't hack it anymore, and that's it. Yeah.
Number 1. Producing influential music. The Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden, Queen, Bowie, Oasis, Radiohead. We could dedicate an entire list to the influential
So
British
many.
bands and musicians, and in fact, already have. And it's not just the rock and pop genres we've revolutionised either. The grime scene is another homegrown phenomena, with the likes of Stormzy leading the charge.
How dare you twist up the truth? Look, you're getting way too big for your boots.
Pick any era from the past century and the UK could provide a soundtrack to it. And a bloody good one at that.
Don't let me down.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great
I definitely agreed with a couple of your picks, man. I thought comedy was going to be on there. I thought music was going to be on there. I thought food, but yeah, well, That didn't make it. I'm gonna check out this Stormzy guy. What'd you guys think? So what do you think the Brits are bloody good at that didn't make the list? I'm curious to find out. I'd like to know what you think. I got a couple of them right. But, like music festivals, I had no idea. There's a lot of them on there. I forgot all about you guys having some amazing universities as well. But anyhow, that's it for this one. I will catch you folks hopefully very soon. You can always catch me here. And you can catch me wherever you want to catch me. If you look down below, there's links to how to get a hold of me. You can get a hold of me a bunch of different ways. I will catch you guys soon. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Be good to somebody you don't know. And until next time, Mr. Squirrel is out of here.